Alrighty. Today has been a massive day of recording. So what am I bringing to Osaka? Osaka is going to be the Flesh and Blood Worlds. It's rolling up here in, oh wow, less than 30 days? Yeah, less than, actually it might be even 2 weeks by the time this video goes up. I am planning on bringing a fair number of Rosetta Marvel Heroes, right? That's going to be my big offload thing, I think. I'm going to try and move $3,000 to $4,000 worth. I think that's going to be my goal, and I'm going to try and get good premiums for them for people that I know that are there and selling, because I have a feeling it's going to be a banger event and people are going to want these cards. And if I can get 30 or 40 of them offloaded for a pretty good amount of money, and then whatever excess stuff that I have as well, I think that'll be a pretty solid win. I'll bring some slabs and stuff with me to move, some other odds and ends. Nothing crazy. I don't think I'm gonna bring any sealed with me, because that might be a little bit inefficient, because I'm flying to Japan anyway and I don't want to have to bring it back with me. But like a little long box of singles would be probably pretty reasonable. I'm probably going to bring some duels with me too, because we'll probably be able to sell some duels and some other random crap that's there. And I might even bring some smaller Magic stuff with me. I don't know yet. My hope is that from Osaka I can get some pretty sweet price support. I'm going to be doing a fair bit of content while I'm there. I'm going to be, Saint's supposed to be there. We'll probably jump into some side events together or something. We'll see what we can find, what craziness we can go do. I'm going to do some local sightseeing and stuff. I'll upload some videos of some stuff the wife and I are doing, probably some of the sites we're seeing. I'll probably try and clip something together for like Osaka proper. Saint and I are also going to be doing a really nice dinner with the wife. I got us a reservation for it's a 2-star restaurant that's over there. And what's crazy to me, right? Like, so I'm thinking about like Osaka stuff right now. The 2-star restaurant there was actually really reasonably priced. It was only a few $100 a head, which is a lot of money. But when you go look at like what the average 2-star restaurant costs in the US, it's like $300 to $600, like minimum. You're not really going to get out of there for less than that, because you got to pay for your plating, your drinks, etc. Then you got to tip 20%. This was like all in. I think it was like $780 for the three of us, and that counted service fees and the platform fees we booked through, the reservation, like counted everything. I'm like, like definitely expensive, but I gotta have a little luxury once in a while and do a business write-off, right? Like, talk about some cardboard, right off a business, really nice dinner. Good times. But, but the interesting thing to me, right, is just like how much cheaper stuff is in Japan, right? The hotels themselves were not cheap. They were probably like $200 a night. Normally in the US I'll pay like 140, 130, sometimes under 100 depending on where we are, and like sometimes I get like really really off the wall locations that are just dirt cheap. But the actual food and everything else there is so much cheaper. Like we're booking reservations for restaurants. It's like $10 a meal. Then you don't tip in Japan either. Like there's not a tipping culture there like there is in the US. So like the price on the menu is the price on the menu, which is amazing. So there's this really, really awesome, like, it's great. Like I'm super excited. Like I've never been to Japan. I get to go to Japan. We get to experience with the wife and I. Our honeymoon's going to be there. We're actually staying a couple of weeks extra, which will be fun. So I should be able to get like a couple of like fun like dinner blogs. Maybe I'll do like some dinner blogs. Like I'll do like a quick recording of like all the meals. Maybe I'll just upload that as like a video one night, just like a something out of 10 rating on every meal we had. That might be kind of fun. And just kind of like cycle through it and just show like, oh, I got this and we got this and we did this and I have this and we got this one night and this. I might do that. It might be fun. But it's going to be a lot of fun for the wife and I, because we're going. It's going to be a big card trip for us as Flesh and Blood Worlds. I went to the one last year in California, I think it was. I think it was in California. No, it was in France. Was it in France last year? I don't remember. It might have been in France last year. But yeah, so it's a good time. I'm super excited for this trip. It's going to be fun. I'm bringing a bunch of singles mostly, because again, like it's international travel. I don't want to bring a bunch of seal with me. I'm not bringing tons of slabs. I'm going to bring a few extra things that I have, because I just think they're going to be good to move. And, it'll be nice. Like if I can come back from Osaka with like 5 to 10 grand, I think that's going to be kind of like my goal. That'll pay for my flight. That'll pay for the hotels and stuff for the weekend. And that'll be like a nice little chunk of change that I'll have to spend for the rest of the trip. and that'll be a fun time. But this will be a nice. I think this will actually be a nice short video too. My dogs are barking like crazy. Gosh. The other thing that I'm going to be looking to acquire while I'm in Osaka is hopefully some uncut sheets, any of the promos and stuff that are the Japan exclusive ones. I'm going to try and stockpile a good number of those just because I think they're going to do really well back here in the States. A lot of people that play TCGs love the Japanese alt art promos and stuff. They just love that stuff. They eat it up like candy. So if I can get a bunch of that stuff, I'm going to try and yank it if I can. Unless prices are just absurd, then I won't. But there should be some fun stuff I think we'll be bringing back. Hopefully I can get like some uncut sheets, maybe some like really cool stuff off the prize wall would be fun. I'm not going to be able to do my normal prize wall shenanigans where like I just sit there with like, you know, and I just go merc tickets for the whole day. Our dinner is Friday night, so I kind of got to be a little slightly more strategic about that. I might just have to like eat it and pay like decent money for an uncut sheet if it's there. And then, you know, there's going to be some fun stuff. We'll do some side events. It should be a fairly good trip. I don't see it being like super crazy other than the fact that like I'm flying for like 19 hours to get there, which is like, oh God, that's so long to fly. That's so long to fly. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that part. But you know, I've mostly healed now. I only have like a little tiny scar here. I've been cleared for flight and stuff. It's pretty good. And I think we're gonna have a pretty fun time there overall. I'll do a follow-on video after I get back. I'm trying to front load about 2 months worth of content right now because I have a absolutely disgusting next 90 days, and I'm looking forward to it because it's a lot of big life moments for the wife and I, and it's also very busy. It's gonna be very time consuming. So I had a few hours today to sit down and get a whole ton of recordings. I did 6 box openings. This is the second video I'm doing for these. I'm going to try and shoot one more, so I have like 3 of these done. I'm actually going to do a follow-on for the lazy man's approach to sealed investing, I think, which is going to be focusing more on like diversification and stuff, which is great. I meant to finish that video series ages ago and just never had time. Also, I need to do a video on like my approach to doing singles and how I mine for singles and what I do looking for sets. So that might actually be a couple other videos I do today. But yeah, that's going to kind of be it, guys. The Osaka video here is short, sweet, and to the point, bringing a lot of high value singles, not a lot of sealed, a little bit of graded probably. If I can make between 5 and 10K on the whole trip for the weekend, I'll be super ecstatic. And that's not counting whatever collections and stuff I pick up while I'm there to bring back with me. And you know, it should be a good time. I'm very excited. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think we're gonna have a blast. But that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.